hang on. Things aren't working out. Ah! Good evening. Good evening. It is I, your movie host. And tonight, we will be watching The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Yay. This is a silent movie, and I don't know, I actually, what I did was, I downloaded the movie from Wikipedia, and then, I was able to figure out how to make a file for the closed captions transcript and put it on here on a media player, so that was kind of cool to figure out. However, the soundtrack, I do not have a proper soundtrack, so I'll be having like a playlist of, your classic Kevin MacLeod music. So if a scene doesn't work with the song, I'll try changing the song. And for those who are gonna be, kind of more listening in or watching a VOD later, what I will be doing is I will be reading out loud the cards, the silent film cards. But I hope everyone had a good week. I've had a pretty decent week myself. I don't think anything of note has actually happened, but that's a good thing. No news is good news. Maybe I should remove Dance Macabre from this. Let's see, what was the year Dr. Caligari came out again? The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. What is it when it come out? 1920, so this is a 100-year-old movie. One thing is that, like, I watched it in its completion for the first time like a week ago, and it does stick in your brain. I can understand why a lot of people were influenced by it. But without any further ado, make sure you grab your popcorn. I didn't have popcorn, I just brought coffee. It's rude to eat in front of a microphone, in my opinion. But anyway, so let me get the movie started. And here we go. Let's all go to the lobby. Oh, and also for like a little more immersion, I got a little oh, good grief. Sorry, it's a lot on my end. So the BBC like published a bunch of sound effects, like thousands of files of sound effects, and I was able to download them, and that's the sound you hear of a little millimeter film going, make you feel like you're watching a silent movie, But in actuality, though it depended on the venue, live music was played in silent film movies, so it wasn't completely silent. Some had orchestras, some had like a piano player. It really depended on the venue. And so there are official scores. I think some of them are recorded. The ones that survived anyway. So here were like the credits, and so was it a large percentage of silent film movies are gone, and that was just kind of due to how flammable. Oh, Act 1, flammable the film was. Their spirits, they are all around it. They have driven me from hearth and home. Actually, let me make this bigger. From wife and child. Whoopsie daisies. Make this bigger. She looks so spooky. The one thing I love about this film is just kind of the use it makes of its negative space. And I think the film stock was dyed, you know, so it wasn't like completely black and white. That is my fiance. Oh, she's looking like pretty, okay. What she and I have lived through is stranger still than what you have lived through. I will tell you about it. But how long is this movie? I think this movie is about like an hour long. I forgot to say that time. The little town where I was born. Yeah, I like the painted background here. Everything's all stylized. And it's that good old German expressionism. It was the big hype back then. The annual fair. Yeah, so like, the colors are yellow to represent like the day and blue to represent nighttime. And it looks like this part where he's having like his little memory and flashback, it's more like a green hue. I really like the green hue of the colors of the cue cards. I like that. There he is. It's Ebenezer Scrooge. He's all looking all hunky-dory. Alan, my friend. Oh, Alan, my friend. This is such a cool shot. For some reason, the chair really pops out. I think this movie is a great, honestly, I think this movie is really good for, studying negative space. I'm a huge, I'm a huge slut for negative space. Mostly because it's a big lesson about how much you can do with very little in art and composition. I've heard that Tim Burton was heavily influenced by this film, and you can see it. This guy looks like, you know, Tim Burton character, protagonist number 5, 7. I've also heard Guillermo del Toro was really inspired by this movie too. Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm so excited for the Frankenstein movie. I didn't show off the silent film was that Frankenstein movie too. That was done by the Edison Company. Special edition fair in Holstenwall. For the first time, entertainments of every variety. He's gonna audition for to be a VTuber. I'm gonna be the most kawaii anime girl ever. Come on, Frances, let's go to the fair. It feels like you're like in an abstract painting. It's so good. Oh, there he is. Monsieur Caligari. I know this is French. I don't know what they say. Growing up, I had like a German CD-ROM and like this VHS tape phonics CD. Don't go inside. The town clerk is in a vile temper today. And in this VHS tape I had, it was like this phonics, 2 cassette tape story about a guy named Mutzi. Ich bin Mutzi, die große Mutzi. Dr. Caligari. And I don't know why, why people think that, you need to, yell in German or whatever. But honestly, I actually find German a very gentle language. I was like, Guten Tag, ich bin Maven. Ich bin Maven, die kleine Maven. Oh gosh, that stool, my back hurts looking at that stool. I'm sorry, but he's in shrimp mode. Goodbye to his spine discs. Disc spines? I don't know the word. Yeah, he doesn't like waiting. Also, I like how, oh my god, that stool. I like how for some of the characters, their faces are extra painted, kind of cell shaded, sort of. I think to accentuate certain parts. He's got Mickey Mouse gloves. I wish to apply for a permit to present my spectacle at the fair. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean back then, what kind of spectacle? Up until maybe the 70s? I think the 70s is when film started to go really into realism. A somnambulist. I've had to look up that word, somnambulist. I guess that's where somnia comes from. I need to come up with a word of where some parts come from. The origins of words. Because there's always origins of words and roots, and when you learn the roots of words, you kind of understand kind of everything, what it means. This is such sad music for such a happy fair time. Oh, look at those hats. I love how this movie looks so much. What was I saying? Yeah, oh, kind of how there's a lot of theater involved, at least in the early silent films. Because the camera was stationary and, it couldn't move very much. Unless it was kind of really expensive, and everything needed to be in front of the camera. And also in the silent film era, you needed a lot of light. You need a lot of light in traditional, really traditional old photography in order to even see anything. So movie sets back then were either on rooftops of buildings, or the ceilings were completely made of windows, so it almost looked like a greenhouse in some old movie studios back in the day, because they really needed that sunlight. You couldn't beat natural sunlight. But I'm also really excited for the Frankenstein movie. Unfortunately, it's got a limited theater. A limited theater release, but I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that I can find one close enough to make a drive worth it to go see Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. No, my little illustrated version I made in a video a year ago, I think it's the superior version. Step right up, presenting here for the first time. Caesar, the somnambulist. Yeah, let's go look at Caesar the Somnambulist. End of Act 1. Act 2. The night, the first in a series of that night, the first in a series of mysterious crimes took place. Check out that window. I saw a video talking about this, and it's like shows that, you know, with the first murder, the window is kind of a shape of a knife. Murder! The town clerk has been killed! Oh wait, this is 2025. The town clerk has been unalived. Stabbed in the side with a strange pointed instrument. Man, these actors are really good. I mean it. They're really selling that they're part of the environment of this like really abstract set. Monkey. Man, whoever restored these films are just wonderful people. People that preserve like films and video games are probably and people that make open source software. I wish that I could make like, you know, step right in. Presenting here for the first time, Caesar, the somnambulist. Anyway, I wish I could make a flag for people that basically give to society. Or just, you know, give to communities. The miraculous Caesar, 23 years old. He has slept for 23 years, continuously. Oh, the great Caesar. Oh yeah, I think there's some kind of animated series online. And the character Caesar, I think it's based off this guy. I found out while looking up more stuff on this movie. And I found this animated cartoon that I've only seen like little clips of. Right before your eyes, Caesar will awaken from his death-like trance. Yay! I need to read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Oh, I love that poster. It almost has a timeless look. I think the stylization gives it a timeless look. Stylize your stuff, everybody. You will be immortalized through time. In you go! Let's go see our somnambulist. Hang on. I'm gonna take a big risk here and look at origin. Hear ye, hear ye. Okay, let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Somnambulism. There we go. Let's see. Somnambulism. Here we are! Everybody, take a look at this guy. Oh, what's in that cabinet, Dr. Caligari? What is this cabinet of Dr. Caligari we speak of? Oh my god. That's more than just a cabinet. Is that a coffin? I love the makeup on this guy's face. Oh yeah! It's a mime! Oh, there we go. Somnambulism. On this website called etymonline.com. I don't know. Somnambulism, 1786, walking in one's sleep or under hypnosis. From the French word somnambulisme? I don't know how to pronounce that one. From the modern Latin somnambulus, sleepwalker. From Latin somnus, which is sleep. So there we go. Somnus means sleep, so think of insomnia. And here he is, waking up from his slumber. He's looking pretty. That was me waking up from my nap today. Actually, it wasn't that bad. He's awake. I love those eyebrows. The makeup is so good in this movie. They did so good on this movie. I'm loving the, like, he almost looks like a mime slash ballerina. Cause he's wearing these like these tight things that really like hug and like show off like his like knees and calves, and just gives me like a bit of a dancer vibe. Oh gosh, these shots are so good. Oh, I love the hair. Oh, his glasses are a little unkempt. Oh yeah, by the way, I got glasses. Ladies and gentlemen, Caesar, the somnambulist, will answer all your questions. Caesar knows every secret. What? Caesar knows the past and sees the future. Judge for yourselves. Don't hold back. Ask away. Anyway, I got glasses. They're not prescription. They're blue light glasses. And now I want to add glasses to my little avatar. I'm kind of cute. I've been wearing them a lot. It's been preventing a lot of headaches. Step up, young man. How long will I live? Oh boy, I wouldn't be asking those questions. I'd rather not know when I go. Till the break of dawn. What? Till the break of dawn? But I have homework to do. Young man, you shouldn't be trifling with those kinds of questions. Ah, look at that little wonky lamppost. Oh, that looks so cool. It's, oh, murder in Holstenwall. 1,000 marks reward. This was before the Euro. I wonder when the Euro started, I don't remember. When did the Euro start? Let me look up the Euro. History of the Euro. Was it the 80s? Oh, 99. The Euro came into existence on January 1st, 1999. Oh man, that's actually kind of recent. I think this is a fiance or something. I do not know who this lady is, but she seems very nice. I think it's a quote-unquote fiance. Ooh, spoilers. Dude, like that shack looks like something that would be like at a, like in a kid's playroom. I love it. Like, if I were a little girl, I would go crazy over this thing. The way home. It's so nice to just, like, I I can't stop gushing about how good this movie looks. Alan, we both love her. Oh, he's all dreamy. He looks like that one kid from Little Rascals. Alfalfa? We'll leave the choice up to her. Oh, it was a love triangle. I can't believe I missed this. But whomever she chooses, we will remain friends. Ah, we got a motive. Hang on, let me change the song. Night. Gute Nacht. It is nighttime, my dudes. Oh, here comes a creepy crawly shadow. Ah, don't do it. I got daylight to do. No, don't do it. Ah. And so murdering ensued. Hey, the music fits. End of Act 2. Act 3. Like, if I were an art teacher, I would I would subject my students to studying, or like doing a study of a frame that they like for the movie. Mr. Francis! Mr. Francis! Mr. Allen is dead! Murdered! Mierda! No, it can't be. I just saw him. No, my poor, poor friend. How horrible. I love the pantomiming so much. Like, they had to overact and exaggerate. And I think that's one extra thing that makes silent film's really good for studying negative space is that, you know, their acting had to show off in, like, you know, certain poses to show off everything, just to convey. Like, obviously it's not realistic, but still, there's, like, lots of emotions. This particular actor, Francis, I think that's his name, he has a lot of subtlety compared to everyone else. Mostly, I think, in his eyes in the performance. Oh, that's so cool! The somnambulist's prophecy! He knew. How did he know? It's those darn stools again. Those poor backs. Oh, those mustaches. Ba, 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 ba. Here we go. I won't rest until I get to the bottom of these dreadful deeds. It was so horrible. He was stabbed in the side. I love these hats so much. Sorry, I'm a little quiet because I'm just kind of admiring this movie. I'm a big fangirl. Can you tell? Like, what can we learn from this film? What we can learn is negative space. Take a drink every time I say negative space. Negative space, negative space, negative space. Do whatever you can to figure out how to draw the eye. Hi, Lord Acclaim! Yeah, it's a nice movie to watch for dinner. It's all spooky and eerie and artsy. What are you eating anyway? I had pancakes for dinner. Oh, poor dear. Oh yeah, this is a different shade. This is like kind of like a bluish teal. I wonder how hard it was to, like, I don't have no. No, I'll go through my glass of milk too quickly if you keep saying negative space. Oh, milk. Ooh, I just had coffee. Steak and pistachios? Oh. Monday we'll be making, like tikka masala curry. Oh, I love with chicken and rice and potatoes and onions. Dude, I love silent film makeup. Okay, I'm gonna complain for a second. Oh, this shot is like, I want to make a backdrop inspired by this particular shot. Like with the way the curtains are and just painted this like nice warm feel. But maybe green or red, I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? I had a brain thing. Yes. Oh. You know, I don't know how to properly season steak except just put salt on it, but like I feel like that's not the best way to make the most out of a steak. Oh, this pink. It's so good. I will obtain police authorization to examine the somnambulist. The somnambulist. Use garlic salt? That's a good one. Because I don't know whether or not to use, like, we tried, I think we've tried using, like, how we season chicken, but, you know, it's kind of totally different. Oh my goodness. It is a criminal. He is acting suspicious at nighttime. In this little fun house of mirrors. Murder! Help! Murder! Hellfire! Oh, get your hands off me. It wasn't me, I swear. Even though I'm clearly holding the knife. I do not want to know what he's making there. It looks like just slop. I would not want to eat that. It's like stirring it. Dip, 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 dip. My hand. Get my hand up. No, I don't have a spoon. I need a spoon. Do you have anything that resembles a spoon? I have... You know what? Let's just get the mouser. Why not? Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. You know what? I'll just do sword. Sword's classy. A sword's classy. You got to show off the blood on it. No, the Skyrim axe, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Haha. Oh, yeah. Please, sir, may I have some more? You have a very suspicious room. But imagine trying to, like, the thing is that if he feeds, you know, his somnambulist Caesar, that means he's gotta take care of duties, if you catch my drift. Even taking care of through his number 1 and number 2s. What a chore that's gonna be. Like, I'm sorry, I would never do that. I would never have that. What? Yeah. Yeah. Take a look-see. Oh man, I love the pantomime. Just literally like his shoulders are stiff, and everyone's like, "Yeah, we're pretty sure this guy did it." Absolutely. It's like he looks like, you know, he got caught like a child. But the makeup is so good too. He's got like the furrowed eyebrows and all that stuff. Ah, we have the weapon. Case adjourned. Like, he's kind of like sitting, holding his like wings together like an owl. Just kind of waiting. Because he knows that they don't got nothing on him. They don't got nothing on this guy. Whoa. I disappeared. There we go. What? Ah! Special edition Holston Wall mystery solved. I don't think so. I don't think so. Two-time murderer caught in third attempt. You guys are wrong. Nana nana boo boo. Him in his Mickey Mouse gloves. I love Walt Disney. I made a Disney Renaissance villain. Oh, he's so sinister. They'll never find out. End of Act 3. Act 4. I wonder... worried because her father has been away for so long. Enter Phoenix Wright. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Oh yeah, I remember I was gonna complain about something. You know, I was like looking up how to do silent film makeup. And I'm not gonna lie, something I do have a gripe with is that sometimes makeup, when people do stuff, is adjusted for modern, like, beauty standards. Like, you know, in the 2010s, everyone's like going all big lips and stuff, but no, lips were kind of supposed to be kind of small. I had nothing to do with the two murders, so help me God. The old woman, it's true, I tried to kill her. Kill an old woman and her slave just randomly. Stab, stab, stab. By stabbing her in the side with a similar knife. He's a red herring. To throw suspicion on the mysterious murder. What? Does he know the murderer? He just came into town, didn't he? Speaking of big lip stuff, what's with the blue lipstick trend in some movies and games? I feel like it was really common last year. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know any blue lipstick that comes to mind right now. Off the top of my head. All I can think of is Maya from Borderlands, but that was like 2012. Oh, the sets look so good. You know, I think one reason why it's a little hard to pull off silent film makeup is kind of because how do you pull off a black and white look in living color? That's kind of hard to pull off. Like, you know, you got Betty Boop, but can you imagine Betty Boop in color? It doesn't have that punch. Is my father, Dr. Olfen, here? Wo bist mein Vater? Come, everyone. Man, everything looks better when you actually make it and it's not CG. So much so, it's true. It's true. Like, what I like about, okay, if I were able to be an art professor or a film professor, if I could, I would love for people to study silent film because of, the thing is that we have all kinds of cool technology today that, like, we can basically make these kinds of movies in our home. Like, when I was a little girl in, like, 2004, 2005, and I had Windows Movie Maker, I didn't have any sound, so I was doing all kinds of stuff, and a lot of the discoveries I made were very adjacent to the silent film era, like little discoveries in that, and so it's just kind of learning about what to do in front of the camera, because everything is just kind of an illusion. Everything is in front of the camera. You don't need to literally, like, be in front of something. You can just make stuff up that only the camera sees. And you know, so this is like where like back in like older films they would do matte paintings, like they would paint on glass and put it on like in front of the camera to add to it. So like everything was in front of the camera, like really crazy paintings, like the old Star Wars films. Those were all paintings. And like those are like such cool skill artisans that I kind of wish was, you know, more you know, after the funeral. After what funeral? Oh, probably the friend's funeral. For me, I have such an like I have such an admiration for the artistry. Like I want to do everything, but you know, me, you know, I can't do everything, but I learn from whatever I can. I take all the lessons, even from the big stuff, to help me with the small stuff that I make here. Like, for me, like this little earring I put, it was a deliberate choice to add physics. So, like, there's something to kind of look at, you know, when I move around. So, like, you know, there's something, you know, to draw the eye, add some little cuteness to it. Sneaky breaky. Sneaky breaky. Ah, what a lovely shade of green or blue, teal. It's like this dark shade. I've been turning into a big fan of green lately. I can thank the game Deadlock for that. But, I have this, like, nice green mug that I found at a thrift store a few months ago. And, yeah, it's like I love blue and stuff, but, like, I love playing with green. Yeah, exactly. You got it right, Lord Claim. Oh, there he goes. There goes Caesar. He's kind of, like, feeling the walls. Oh, this part is so... like, visually, this part is so cool. Yeah, basically, these are the primary colors, for the most part, like, shades of red, yellow, and blue. Like, things that, like, make it really pop out. Like, pop out, grounded, for the most part. Yeah, like, there's, like, some shots, there's, like, just paintings of, like, numbers or letters on the wall. Ah! I've been looking, so I like tarot decks, I like playing with tarot, but I really want to make my own tarot deck of some kind. And coming up with particular decisions. Oh, he can't get himself to stab her. It's because she's a cutie patootie or something. Or he's tired of killing people. Oh, he's just crazy. Or maybe he's having a dream. Because he's a sleepwalker. Ah, yeah. I love that look on his face. He's like, ah, yeah, he just genuinely crazy. Ah, she screamed, sleeping. There she goes. No, she's definitely not sleeping peacefully after all that. No, she's gone. How can this be? Yeah, I've been like looking at all kinds of tarot cards, and typically, you know, there's that Radar Y tarot, which is like the original. A lot of tarot cards, sometimes they just kind of emulate the composition of those kind of make it in their own way, but some also just kind of make their own kind of different composition and like color schemes or own art style of, you know, just kind of the same meaning of the cards, but you know, just composed and done in a different way. Should be scrumped. Oh, I just thought of like I cried. He crew. We both crowed. And so it like making particular decisions because you know tarot cards, you know, they're usually relatively pretty small. So it's like, what details do you add? What details do you leave out to make the best you can? But also, I just gotta get back into drawing in general before I even try to make 78 pictures. And she just dropped her. I don't know what happened to me, man. She fainted, and he went off to... There he goes. He's sleepwalking into... Oh! Me. Me in the morning. Scrumped. Oh, that color again. I'm so glad we see it back again. That room. I'm just admiring this again. It's so good. Like of all the 3 movies I'll be streaming this month, this is the most, Caesar! Oh, that bitch. Yeah, this is the most, like, visually, compelling movie. Was it the 18th? Yeah, it couldn't have been Caesar. He was asleep at the time. I've watched him for hours. It's impressive how black and white movie looks like this managed to make use of its tonal values, not having color. Oh yes. The thing is that like back then, just back then, like you know, they knew what they had and they made the most out of it. Boom, 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 boom. End of Act 4. Act 5. I think the most impressive thing to me is just kind of mostly the restoration of these films. Because these films were in just in bad shape some of the time. If they existed at all. Is the prisoner still secure in his cell? I must see him. I can't wait to watch Nosferatu. I might like make a little painted poster for when I stream that one, because Nosferatu is like the big one. It's the biggin. It's the biggin. Oh, hang on, let me turn down the shutter sound. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Oh, hang on. Some of the stuff happened as well with the silent films. Because the thing is that back then, some studios were just, this was a business, so they just spewed out what they could, and some of them were destroyed or burned for their silver that was in there. But unfortunately, probably the biggest tragedy that happened is MGM. I think in the 60s, there was a fire. Like, silent film stock is flammable. It is so flammable. And there was a huge fire. And in that fire, about 75% of MGM's movies archive are gone. Completely gone. One movie that people are like holding out hope that someone will find it is London After Midnight. And it's starring Lon Chaney. And oh, it was a mannequin this whole time. Dude, that mannequin looks so eerie. Even I got fooled by that one. Oh, he's running away! Run away, Dr. Caligari! So London After Midnight starring Lon Chaney. Yeah, that was just a real tragedy. I remember actually seeing this interview, or just seeing this article saying that, like, one living person at the time watched that movie when they were a little girl. And they said it wasn't very good. But still, the good news, though, is that I think there was a transcript of the silent film, like cards for that film. And some people pieced together with stills. So we know what the story of London After Midnight is about. But other than that, you still want to see Lon Chaney's performance in that one. Yeah, so this is like what the asylum, but kind of interesting is the floor kind of gives me more circus vibes. Do you have a patient by the name of Dr. Caligari? Nope, I don't know. I don't know what Dr. Caligari. Oh gosh, yeah. There's a lot of lost silent films, and sometimes like some films that have been discovered by accident. But I do think that over time, finding London After Midnight might be just kind of impossible. Because, it could be damaged. The director returned earlier today. Perhaps you should speak to him personally. Oh, man. It'll be like a week, like 2 weeks from now, I stream my next silent film. I should probably, like, do some reading or something so I can tell more, like, silent film trivia. Especially for the Phantom of the Opera, which is 100 years old this year. Yay! Happy birthday! Wait a second. I know that guy. That's Dr. Caligari. He's the head of the asylum. Oh my goodness. We have to stop him. It's Dr. Caligari. He himself, and none other, is... Can you guess it? It's Caligari! Oh my god! The revelation, the shock, the horror. But it can't get worse, can it? Can it get worse? While the director, now placed under observation, is sleeping in his villa, I saw the Phantom of the Opera, the actual opera, not the movie, with my great aunt in the theater. It was awesome. Oh, I wish I could have seen it live. Okay, do not give me. Okay, you know what? I will say my Phantom of the Opera discussion. Just know that for some reason. Oh, that was a cool effect how they turned on the lights. Anyway, Phantom of the Opera is such a fascinating story, and there are so many adaptations of it. There are so many. And, you know, I've gone through as many as possible. There's so many. Dude, if Guillermo del Toro could do his own Phantom of the Opera, that would be great. Somnambulism. Which comes from the word somnus, which means sleep. His specialty. Very sleeping. What a beautiful shade of colors. Honestly, Deadlock has been getting me into studying like 1920s art, like Art Nouveau, all that stuff. The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. That's in the year 1783. A mystic by the name of Caligari toured the fairs of numerous villages in northern Italy, accompanied by a somnambulist named Caesar. But that's just like this. For months, he sowed panic amongst village folks. Through a series of foul murders committed under almost identical circumstances. Oh, he's getting angry. He's getting angry. We're finding out the truth. Bum, 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 bum. He had entirely subjugated to his will a somnambulist named Caesar, whom he did compel to carry out his nefarious schemes. A puppet, the exact likeness of Caesar, and which took his place in a cabinet, allowed him to divert any suspicion that might fall upon the somnambulist. Man, he just really read the book. My diary. All the closed captions are a bit delayed here. March 12th. Finally! Finally! A somnambulist has been brought to the asylum for admission. Oh, nice transition. Oh, I could go on forever about this movie, dude. Just how it looks. Every shot is like... This is one of those things where it's like every frame a painting. This movie is that. But like, instead of a painting, it's like ink. Man, imagine not having to do any lines. You just gotta keep your eyes closed the whole time. Yeah. Look at him. Hello. He's perfect. I think these guys are like, oh, why are you looking at us like that? Aha! Yes! He found him. The instrument of his schemes. He's going through his book. Oh, he's so excited. Yeah, Dr. Seuss, that's a good one. I wish I had. I wish I could say that I knew more about German Expressionism, but this movie was the first time I've heard about German Expressionism. Also, Nosferatu as well. So I wish I could tell you more about that. Afternoon, my desire. I shall be able to satisfy my life's unwavering wish. Now I shall unravel the psychiatric secrets of this Caligari. That a somnambulist can be compelled to perform acts that in a walking state he would never commit, and would be repugnant to him. Whether it is true that a sleepwalker can be led to commit even murder. But yeah, when it comes to, I'll do more research onto Nosferatu and the filming of the Phantom of the Opera when I can, when it's time to screen those. An obsession. I love his acting, dude. I wonder if he strained his muscles performing like that. It's like just like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is also a silent movie adaptation. Yes, I need to read the book. I need to read the book. I must know everything. I must penetrate his secrets and become Caligari. Okay, this shot. I love this part. This part's really cool. You must become Caligari. You must become Caligari. I'm guessing that's what it says. The captions are a little late. He's like seeing. You must become Caligari. 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 This shot is so cool. He's going mad. Whoopsies. End of Act 5. I read the book and it's pretty good, but unfortunately there's kind of an explanation dump at the end, so spelling out everything that happened. And in my opinion, it harmed the pacing a bit. In the book Phantom of the Opera, there is an entire chapter you can skip. It is so hard to read that chapter. Where like where the two directors of the opera house are like talking about this missing money. And they're walking backward. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. We found the sleepwalker out in the fields. There he is. Oh, I have the Frankenstein movie in my files. It's like 10 minutes. How far are we in on this movie? This movie's not long. Yeah, we got like 10 minutes left in this movie. There's also a lot of like talk dumping from like Van Helsing in the book Dracula. But still, Dracula's like my favorite book. You know, it doesn't look like it, but I've been embracing to myself how much I love like gothic horror. Like I'm like, oh, it's just a phase, and I'm like, well, I liked, this piece of work in spring. I like this piece of work in the winter. I like this piece of work in the summer. I don't think it's a phase. I think I just really like spooky stuff. Mr. Director, unmask yourself. You are Dr. Caligari. And here we have your somnambulist Caesar. Did he die? Well, I don't think it matters. I need to finish Carmilla, another great vampire book. There was a time where I was streaming myself reading that book, and I couldn't finish the last chapter. No, I read it before, and I made a video about Frankenstein and Carmilla, and then I tried streaming Carmilla, myself reading it out loud, but I privated those because I didn't think they were very good. I love Carmilla. Carmilla is like, it's so short, but it's underrated. It's like, I think in my video I said that, so Dracula is like, so Frankenstein is half the size of Dracula, and Carmilla is like half the size of Frankenstein. So it's pretty short. It's a, it's an easier, it's a less intimidating time to read if you're a slow reader. I love Carmilla. Carmilla's really good. I've heard of this one, I need to find like copies of it, but I'm very interested in this serial called Varney the Vampire. There he goes, getting dragged away. You can't imprison me. I'm Dr. Caligari. There he goes. Dribbling and drooling. He looks like his eyes are about to pop out of his head, which I think is a really cool effect. I mean, not a cool effect, a good performance. There we go. Give effort to that actor. He is long past, but I know, I see your efforts unless you live to be past like 150. Maybe I could talk to you then. Aw, love that color, dude. And we've got away with it too if it weren't for the meddling doctors. And from that day on, that madman never again left his cell. I think what's great about... Oh, it is the asylum. Wait, that's his fiance. Wait, who is that? It's... Oh, it's a guy rambling about... It's Caesar! He's just a flower-loving dude. Oh, Jay's playing the piano. They are in the asylum. Not to be mistaken with Asylum Pictures. Oh, a nice cold breeze just went through my window. Look, there's Caesar. Never allow him to tell your fortune, or you're dead. But... oh, this guy... he was... perhaps insane the whole time? Could it be? It was all a dream. Oh, she's looking so good in that shot. Just the contrast, they knew what they were doing, man. Jane, I love you. Won't you be my wife at last? What a beautiful, all those droopy eyes. We queens are not free to answer the call of our heart. Oh, she thinks she's a queen. Yas queen. Slay. Wait! Who is that man? Who could that be? He's looking a little, familiar. You think all that? You all think that I'm insane? It's not true. It's the director who's insane. He's Caligari! 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 Yeah, they dyed the film so like, this is just such compelling artwork. No! He's being dragged away. No. It's those glasses. At last, I understand his delusion. He thinks that I am that mystic Caligari. Now I know exactly how to cure him. The end. Yay! Oh yeah, this is from the beginning of the movie. This is like, you know, their introduction to their production. That's so cool. Anyway, so that was the cabinet of Dr. Caligari. But since we're on the subject of Frankenstein, let me get that up. So yeah, this is from the Edison Company. Back when, I found that out by accident while I was working on my Edison video about Thomas Edison sending gangsters to people that were filming without using his patent. Anyway, yeah, so this one's a particularly interesting one. I think this might be, the first adaptation of it. As you can see, it's more janky here. It's about 10 minutes long, isn't it? 12 minutes, yeah. So not that long. 2 years later, Frankenstein has discovered the mystery of life. Finally, I figured it out. I'm just gonna put all these bones together. I can do it. I like the sets here. As you can see, it's not as well preserved as Caligari, but you know, you do what you gotta do. I'm wondering if there's a contrast between preservation of European silent film versus American silent films just before the experiment. Definitely not as much, I mean, there is some artistry, but this was kind of back in the day, where, at least in America, with, like, you know, Edison's company, they had to basically keep releasing movies, I think, every week. You know, so it's like, it's not too different from today where, you know, people, like, you know, have to keep making content of some kind over and over. So I wonder, like, what exactly is the difference? I need to look at, like, George Familia's, silent films. Actually, I haven't taken a proper look at those. Instead of a perfect human being, the evil in Frankenstein's mind creates a monster. And yada, I love a skeleton! There's a skeleton inside all of us, you know. Yeah, you just make, necromancy soup. Kaboom! I love how flimsy the set is. Oh! He's taking a peek through that window. Oh, he's looking pretty pumped up. Frankenstein is the monster, not the monster. Oh my gosh. In the book, Frankenstein definitely is the monster, but also he's a dummy. I had this one person say that, like, he'll defend Dr. Frankenstein because he was only 19. I'm like, I guess, but still, I feel like at 19 I would still be a little bit more responsible. Like, Frankenstein is such a drama queen. Oh my god. And, like, he is such a drama queen and he's so self-absorbed. Oh god. Holy shit! I haven't seen this all the way through. I've just, like, skimmed it. Oh my god! Okay, that was a little freaky imagery. Oh my god. Oh, is he, like, reverse melting? Like, I don't know. Wait a... Oh my... It's kind of awesome! Yes, I think they're, like, making a mannequin or something. Oh, that's horrifying! Oh my god! Oh yes, it's, yeah, wait, is he realizing how ugly it is? That happens in the book, Where, like, when it comes to life, Victor's like, oh my god, it's so ugly, and he, like, instantly runs away. At least that's accurate to the book. Frankenstein appalled by the sight of his evil creation. Oh my god. The consequences of my actions. Yeah, I think he, like, leaves his apartment and, like, is off, and he's like, oh yeah, there he is, there's the monster. I'm so excited for the movie, man. Like, the Guillermo del Toro one, I'm so pumped for it. Ah! It's me, man! You made me! Hi, buddy! Oh man, there's Frankenstein. He had too many edibles again. He's so... The return home. Frankenstein! I'm so happy to see you! Oh yes, I had such a wonderful journey. I went to Colorado. I had such a great time. I had this hunting his creator and jealous of his sweetheart for the first time. The monster sees himself. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think, hang on, I'm gonna pause for a moment. Okay, so what stands out a lot to me in this adaptation of Frankenstein and the use of 4x3 is that to imply there's more going on, they do this mirror shot, which I think is so cool and is such a good idea. You know, to add more depth to a room. This is what like stood out the most to me when I saw this for the first time. Not all the way through, obviously, because I didn't see that transformation sequence. But like, it shows the ingenuity people had to come up with their limitations, which is like again, so cool. But I have to say, after I finish this movie, I'm gonna go. Oh, there's a monster! Because I have to use the bathroom really bad, and my friends are playing, are gonna be watching a movie. Aha! It's funny because in the book, like, he's actually really, like, handsome looking. And then, like, we have, like, Victor from Deadlock. And then we have, you know, once again, the Del Toro Frankenstein movie. And if there's any director I trust with that, it's Del Toro. And I'm like, I'm praying he does Dracula. Please, Del Toro, do Dracula for me. I recommend reading The Making of King Kong. The creativity they had, despite its chart limitation, was insane. That actually sounds like a cool idea. Too bad that's not a silent movie I can stream. Yeah! You have a really hot lady wife. Can I have one too? You made... Oh! That's... Oh! That's me! Oh god, I'm ugly too! Ah! I got... On the bridal night, Frankenstein's better nature... On the bridal night, What? What a big thing of red. Oh yeah, okay, here's the thing about the book. Like, you know, so Frankenstein's making the bride for his creature, and then he's like, oh my god, what if they have babies? I like, and he's like, completely throws it out the window. And it's like, but buddy, you can just take, like, do you even know what the uterus is? Just don't add it in there, then they can't have kids. Anyway, like, and then the monster comes back and he's really angry. He's really, really angry. And then, he's like, I'm gonna come, I'll be there on your wedding night. And then, Frankenstein's like, oh man, he's gonna come kill me on my wedding night. It's like, buddy, you know, like, Frankenstein is, Frankenstein is so self-absorbed, and the monster is so vengeful. He kills a kid and other things. And I think like 2 more people. I don't remember, but he's so vengeful, and he didn't think for a moment. He didn't think for a moment that he was gonna go after his bride-to-be. Because, like, you know, the creature was basically living to make Victor suffer alongside with him. Because, like, you created me. And, like, and then, like, I think what's so funny is that I think, the creature, like, lives in, like, this little shack. Oh, that's the monster. He lives, like, in a shack or underneath something at, like, a farm, and they just drop a book or two. I think one of them is, like, Paradise Lost or something. And then, like, he learns how to read and all that stuff. And then he goes back to where he was, you know, basically created and reads Victor's, the creation of evil mind is overcome by love and disappears. The end? Anyway, like, he learns to read, and then he, like, reads Victor's diaries, and he realizes how much his creator hates him. And then that's when, like, you know, he's like, I'm gonna get revenge on Victor for making me autistic. Oh, I'm so ugly, I'll never have... What? What? What just happened? He disappeared in the mirror? What? What? Oh, was this... The monster was Frankenstein this whole time? Oh, he's finally gone! And the end, I guess. Thank you, Thomas Edison, for producing such a masterpiece. Del Toro couldn't hold a candle to this adaptation. Anyway, that's everything. I gotta use the bathroom really, really bad. Thank you so much for coming by. Also, tomorrow morning. We're doing a stream tomorrow morning. Remember that. And I will see you all later. Everyone have a good rest of your day. Good rest of your evening. And for the VOD watchers, I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm gonna try, you know, learning more trivia so I can talk about when streaming these movies, because it's really cool. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye. Yeah. Bye, Lord Acclaim. You have a good one.